Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. Got another exciting video for you today. But before we get started, I need all of you Heskins to do me a big favor. Specifically, all of you Heskins. I need you to smash that like button. Hit that like button. Show me some love. Show YouTube that you're showing me some love so that this channel can grow. All right, guys. This is the big news I have to announce today. I got the message. It's clear. Hexicans want their videos separate from everybody else. And we can do that, guys. So what I'm going to do from now on is all hex related ecosystems, which would be like PulseChain, PulseX, Liquid Loans. What else we got? Hedron, Mintra, PulseDoge. I'm missing somebody. Uh-oh. Anyway, you get the idea. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep all your videos separate from any other videos that I do. And it will be clearly displayed in the image of the picture what that video is going to be about and just about. But yes, I am a true Huskin here. I do diversify my portfolio, but hey, everybody has a right to do whatever they want. But I understand. I did a on YouTube. I did a poll earlier, and it was overwhelming. 80% of my followers are Hexicans, and it is what it is. And I appreciate the love, guys. So, with that said, let's get started with our Hexican video today. But, got to do this. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet who has a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right. Now, while we're moving along here, make sure if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Okay. All right. Now let's get this going, guys. Today is all about Hex and Hex ecosystem. You see Hex right here floating in the middle, has not moved much. If we go ahead and click on her there, Hex is at 12 cents. Now we jump over to Nomics. Hex at market cap right now is currently sitting down at spot number 14. So we're out of the top 10, but that doesn't mean anything. Things can move very quickly in the crypto world, as you guys have already seen before. Now, right here, I have a picture of, it's not really a picture, it's the actual live PulseChain testnet is up and running. Just blocks are clearing. Everything's looking good as far as I'm concerned. There's a lot of other videos out there floating around. I thought about doing one, but why? Everybody's coming up with their plans now for when PulseChain launches. It's very clear that PulseChain is going to be launching in a relatively near future. You know what I mean? But what I do here is I do technical analysis, so that's what I'm going to stick with. All right, now I'm always going to talk about Bitcoin first because Bitcoin does have a correlation with the rest of the market. It still follows Bitcoin. Now, it has decoupled in a major way, but Bitcoin still influences Hex, so I feel like we should always talk about it first. Now, as you can see, Bitcoin right now is currently sitting at $42,440. It bounced off of a resistance mark of $43,303, and it's sitting in the middle between that resistance and its support line at 41,862, which is not a bad thing. I'm quite happy with that, tell you the truth, guys. All considered, Bitcoin is also over top of its 200-day moving average, which is excellent. And it has a very strong support level down here at 37,222. I will take it. Now, the RSI, as you can see, is a little bit on the overbought side, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, we're going to jump over this page right here. Now, you guys remember this wedge I made for Bitcoin. You'll see that it's bouncing back and forth in this ascending wedge, which is great. That's a very good sign. And if we could break it northwards, if we could break northward on this, northward on this, it'll be even better. And yeah, we just talked about the RSI. The volume down here at the bottom looks great. Jump over here. All right, now we're going to look at Bitcoin with my knockoff market cipher chart. This is on a daily chart right here. Very bullish. The fear and greed indicator is very greedy, and this is all bullish, guys. It's a change from previous trend reversal here. Long signal, bullish, continuouses right here. Excellent, guy. Looks great. Now, if we jump down to the 4-hour chart, you'll see that Bitcoin is currently also still in the greedy territory of the fear and greed. Change here from the previous trend, and it is bullish. It has one bearish continuation, but then bullish again. Bitcoin is bullish, guys. Now we jump down to the 2-hour chart and still looks good. So yeah, I feel very comfortable. Now there is a short signal that came up on the 23rd, roughly at midnight apparently, but it's since then has kind of done the normal that it does later, which is that flatline thing. But anyway, you know how a 2-hour chart is. Don't put too much faith in a 2-hour chart. Never will. All right, now Bitcoin on the exponential moving average here. Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart is looking very bullish on a 4-hour chart. Bitcoin on the 2-hour chart. I'm sorry, this is a 1-day chart here. We'll start 1 day, work our way back. You see a lot of support and bounces here. Bitcoin is very bullish right now as far as the exponential moving average is. And if we jump down to the 4-hour chart, it looks even better, guys. In the 2-hour chart, let's see how we look. We still look good. So Bitcoin's officially bullish again, guys. Now, it can't seem to break past the resistance, but hopefully that momentum will build up behind it and push it past eventually. All right, let's take this out of here and this one out of here. All right, now we're going to take a look at this page here, and you'll see that the I always mess this up, Ichimoku chart here has Bitcoin predicted in the next 4 days to be pretty much all bullish territory here, which is green. And I've grown to really trust this chart. It's not perfect, but it does have a pretty good tendency for predicting the future with cryptos. So we have to see if this comes true. Hopefully it does. Right here you have a Fibonacci retracement I did the other day. I just thought it was pretty cool. Bitcoin, according to the Fib retracement at the $30,000 low mark, would say that right now, if somebody wants to buy in, it's still a good time to buy into Bitcoin. If your goal is at some point to reach up here to the $70,000 mark. The MACD chart has Bitcoin down here at the bottom in the bullish territory. And let's keep it rolling. All right, now this is why you guys are really here. So let's do this. All right, right now we're looking at the HEX chart right now. And I'm going to open this up a little bit because there's a lot going on in there. It's kind of hard to read at times. All right, first things first. HEX has a very strong support down here at 10 cents still. It has held. HEX currently is sitting at 12 cents exactly. That's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. It broke it broke through a resistance. Let me see if I can show you exactly where it broke through the resistance at. So HEX is actually right now what HEX is doing is just sitting at a resistance line. I consider this more so of a resistance line right here. Now that resistance line is at, bear with me, that resistance line is at 0.122, 12.2 cents, and it bounced off that resistance line, and right now it looks like it's working its way back up to it again. Now technically you could call this the resistance line also if you like, which is 12 cents flat. Either way, it's good. Let's go with this one, the 12 cents flat one. But once you break past that resistance line, the next resistance line will be up here at 13 cents. And then from there, it'll be like 14 cents. So you guys get the picture. Before you know it, we're all driving Lambos. All right. Now we look at the moving average inside of here. Now these moving averages are the purple line, the green line, the orange, and the red. Now, this is the moving average for 4-hour chart. This is what I prefer most. And you'll see that the 20-day moving average or the 4-hour chart is actually starting to dip beneath the 100-day moving average right here. They're running parallel. But the 50-day moving average is coming up on 100 days. So we have to see how this plays out. It's not necessarily a good thing. 200-day is on the downward while this is all upward. But we have to watch this closely. Moving average just gives you an idea of what's going with the market. But lately, I've been finding the exponential moving average to be a little bit more useful. So I'm kind of sticking with that, guys. MACD has it currently going into a bullish sentiment. Remember that MACD lags behind the market. It does not precede the market. Now we're going to jump up to the 1-day chart just out of curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. It's bearish, guys. Extremely bearish. Look at this moving average. 200, 100. 50 and 20. It should be the exact opposite, guys. So with that said, we have to get used to where we're at. Now we'll jump backwards all the way down to the 2-hour chart, and just to compare it, we checked everything else. We might as well check this, right? So let's go ahead. The 2-hour moving average has a 100-day well beneath the 20-day. The 20-day is pointing upward towards the 200, which is good. So we have to wait and see. Maybe things are about to swing around for this too. Everything else seems to be kicking in for the spring, you know what I mean? All right, let's keep it going with HEX. All right, now I have a doubt. Oh, beautiful, guys, right here. This is what we want to see. This is great. I feel bullish for HEX right now. Now we had a downward wedge here, and you see we finally popped out right here. And I think that counts. That significantly is a pop out there. And we are still under the 200-day moving average. If we could get this to pass over that 200-day, I think we could jump up and down, do a quick high five. Now, the RSI for HEX is a little bit on the overbought side of things, but no worries. I probably wouldn't think of today as being the best day to buy it, but who knows? The market seems like it's really picking up some steam, and you just never know. All right, now we're going to take a peek here at the HEX USDC here, and we see that the let me make sure I don't confuse this for you guys. All right, so with the exponential moving average here, you'll see HEX this is on a 1-day chart, and I thought I had this ready. Okay, so with the exponential moving average, HEX is definitely in a bearish territory, 100% bearish territory. So hopefully that swings around. I'm gonna brighten this up here. I noticed this the other day. All right, brighten this all up. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so you'll see that it is in the bearish territory, bouncing along this average here. Now, if we put it on a 4-hour average, we'll see that it is doing much better on a 4-hour average, actually, guys. This is pretty exciting. I did not catch this earlier when I was getting things ready. HEX has, on a 4-hour average, has pulled over the moving average. Pulled over the exponential moving average, and is on the top range. This top range, we got one support. I consider that a support. Another candle with a support. So yeah, so as of right now, HEX is bullish on the 4-hour range, which is awesome on an exponential moving average. And like I said, I've been having more luck with the exponential moving average. Now, if I look here at the bottom, the volume does not look to be that extreme, not at all. But yeah, this is awesome news, guys. Let's look at the 2-hour chart to see if we're still holding. It looks even better on a 2-hour chart, even with it has low volume, but the position with the exponential moving average is great. All right, I did have these preset. Let me close these out. Oh, boy. All right, now we're going to jump to the next video here. Cancel. HEX, this is the Ichimoku chart here, guys. And this chart predicts the future. MACD predicts is a lagging chart. The Ichimoku predicts what's going to move forward. This chart has been very accurate with HEX, guys. As you can see, green, red, a little bit of green, red, a little off, some green. It did go up, red, a little bit of green, red. You see what I'm saying? It's actually pretty damn accurate at HEX. So definitely keep an eye on Ichimoku chart. It doesn't look that great with Bitcoin, but when I look at HEX, man, it's on point. So with that said, it's predicting that moving forward for the next 4 days should be green for HEX. So let's keep our fingers crossed. All right, now I drew another wedge. Now this never happens, guys, but it looks like it's about, maybe it's going to pop through finally. Usually with these wedges, it comes to a point where it's got to break up or break down. So it looks like we have roughly 24 hours for this wedge, for this HEX, to either break through the top or the bottom of this wedge here. I don't know what it's going to do. Usually it doesn't get this far, but you know, the market's weird these days, so we'll have to wait to see. But I'm going to let it keep running. Hopefully we can see what happens. Like I said, it's under the 200-day moving average. The volume is pretty darn low right now. I don't know why it's so low, but the numbers look good. You know what I mean? Jump to the next chart here. We're going to talk about Hedron a little bit, guys. Let's talk about Hedron. I can't wait till Liquid Loans is live. I can't wait till Hedron is live technically. PulseDoge. You know, I should do some charting on PulseDoge. You know what? I will do some charting on PulseDoge. All right, so let's keep this rolling here. Hedron. Hedron has let's do the 1-day chart's too short. It hasn't been around long enough. We have a definitely bearish signal here, bearish longs, short signals, bearish continuations. So Hedron hasn't done anything too exciting. Of course, Hedron is just waiting. Well, Hedron operates on HEX, but HEX is waiting on PulseChain, yada, 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 yada. So with that said, Hedron right now is sitting at 27219. Actually, I would consider that a very good buy-in point, guys. Very, very good buy-in point. If you were thinking about not purchasing it with the airdrop. We'll put it on the 2-hour chart. Did it go to? Yeah, 2-hour. 2-hour chart also has it very bearish. It's just super bearish, guys, and it's pulling down. Hey, we might want to keep a close eye on this because this wicks down to beneath the 2,000 mark. Why not? I'm going in. I'm going in with cash. Just saying, or crypto, whatever, same thing, right? But yeah, Hedron's looking really bearish right now, guys. Nothing to get excited about, but there is potential for an excellent buy-in point right here. Now, we're going to have to take this a little deeper in a second, but let's go. Okay, it's wicking down. So I drew a triangle here, as you can see, parallel triangle, and it is wicking down. It's about to break out the bottom of it. So, and it is on the oversold side of things. So I guess the speculators are trying to jump ship to put money somewhere else. Damn traders, you know how that goes. Hedron here with the moving average. We have to do the 4 hours. Not enough time yet for the 1 day moving average. And you'll see Hedron bouncing underneath of the exponential moving average with the 4-hour chart. And I'm sure the 2-hour chart has it bouncing underneath of it also. It is very bearish, guys. Yep, very, very bearish. Now, Hedron, according to the Fibonacci retracement chart I did a little while back, you'll see that it was a low point right here, ran it upwards, and it has the 61.8% marker at 36720. So actually, according to the Fibonacci retracement, anything under there is a good buy. So I would try to. I think that it's going to hit the 2,000 mark, and I'm going to get some more. I'm actually going to buy some this time because this time it will be a good deal. All right. Remember, you always want to buy bottom floor when stuff first comes out when it's dirt cheap. You see how I did this nice little run up here? Think about the guys that bought it right here. They were loving life. But you know what? We're going to get our chance. All right, guys, and as we see, PulseDoge is the official meme coin of HEX, and they have some pretty awesome memes, guys. You got to admit this. I consider this art, and it's pretty dang cool. And if you don't know, that's Trayvon James right there. PulseDoge is looking really good. I didn't realize how good it was looking this week. I've done several videos on them in the past, and PulseDoge currently sits on Binance Chain. But when PulseChain goes live, PulseDoge is going to do an airdrop, and whatever you have on the Binance Chain, they'll drop it onto the PulseChain. Okay. PulseDoge moved up 60% this week. I didn't realize it had moved up 60% this week, so I actually had to jump into my portfolio just now because I was pretty excited about it. I think this thing has serious potential, guys. Do not sleep on PulseDoge. I truly think that there's going to be a lot of upset people who do not take it seriously and blow it off. Let's change this chart here. It sucks. We're going to put this on the 4-hour range. Okay. There we go. That's a lot better. All right, as you can see now, I've gotten into PulseDoge way down here. I'm not going to lie. But if you see where it's sitting at right now, that is pretty dang respectful. And I'm sure that you agree with me on that. Do not sleep on this project, guys. Take advantage of the situation. You want to get in on the bottom floor. This is a bottom floor situation. Now, PulseDoge is not something that I would suggest you go all in on. No, but it's a fun meme coin. They're going to be doing staking, etc. And as you know with meme coins, I'm not a meme coin fan, but it's part of the game. And it seems like every ecosystem, crypto ecosystem, has to have at least one good meme coin to represent it, a mascot, if you want to say. And like the HDRN, I think is going to win for Cardano. You know, Ethereum has Doge, PulseChain, HEX has the PulseDoge. So anyway, it's pretty cool. I suggest you take a look at this while it's dirt cheap. It never hurts to buy something on the bottom floor. This is all Hexagon. This cat in here is all Hexagon. I've had a couple, back and forth online chatting with him, and he seems like a straight shooter. But yeah, keep eye out on PulseDoge. Don't regret it. I could do some more charting on PulseDoge. Just really not too much to chart. I mean, is that half a penny? It's at half a penny. It's been up to as far as 008. I mean, that looks absolutely phenomenal. I thought it actually had gotten higher than it at one point, but I guess not. Let's put this on a 1-day chart. Just curious, just to be sure. No. Okay. I thought it actually had gotten higher than that at one point, but that's fine. That's still good money, right? Oh, it did get higher. That's what I was. There it goes. There it goes. I was like, what? You see, PulseDoge, I got in all the way down here where it's ridiculous. And it had rode all the way up to 9 cents. And that was on October 31st. So that gives you an idea where PulseDoge can go again. Right now, PulseDoge is sitting down here at all the way down here at half a penny. What an opportunity, guys. So I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity. And it is a little higher than half penny. Now I got the right chart up there. It's actually going for a penny, 0.0125. But still a great deal, guys. I'm getting some more. So that's where PulseDoge is. And what else do we want to talk about? And that is it for this video. This video is nothing about HEX. And you have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know. If you are interested in other projects, I will be listing, I'll be doing videos for separate projects, but all HEX related, all HEX ecosystem related videos will be separate from anything else moving forward. I hope this is what you guys want. If I'm on the right track, please leave a comment. Please hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet. And until next time, stay Hexican. Peace out.